He was just a boy when they told him he was special, different, gifted. His adoptive parents, a quiet couple with connections to the military, encouraged his gift. They said it was a blessing, a way to serve his country. But as he grew older, the boy, now a man named Daniel, realized the truth was far more sinister. He wasn't special. He was a tool, a pawn in a game played by unseen forces within the deepest shadows of the government. Daniel claims he was a subject in a clandestine CIA program, his young mind molded and manipulated to explore the uncharted realms of psychic espionage. He remembers strange tests, vivid dreams filled with cryptic messages, and the ever-present feeling of being watched. But the most disturbing memories are tied to two locations: the eerie forests of Virginia and the sun-drenched beaches of Florida. Places that now evoke a chilling sense of dread and a longing for answers. The boy in the mirror was a stranger, lost in a world of secrets and lies. He didn't understand why he was chosen, why his mind was a playground for forces he couldn't comprehend. All he knew was fear, a suffocating fear that clung to him like a shroud. The dense forests of Virginia held a different kind of magic for Daniel. It wasn't the enchantment of fairy tales, but a creeping, unsettling energy that pulsed beneath the earth. He remembers long drives along winding roads, the sunlight struggling to penetrate the thick canopy of trees. The air itself felt heavy, thick with secrets. His family had a cabin deep within those woods, a rustic escape from the world. But for Daniel, it was a prison. It was there in the dead of night that the training would begin. He would be subjected to sensory deprivation, bombarded with subliminal messages. His young mind pushed to its breaking point. The woods whispered secrets he couldn't understand, secrets that echoed the fear gnawing at his sanity. He would lie awake at night, listening to the wind rustling through the leaves, convinced that something was watching him from the shadows. Florida was a stark contrast to the oppressive darkness of Virginia. Here the sun blazed, the beaches stretched for miles, and the air hummed with the promise of freedom. But even in paradise, Daniel couldn't escape the clutches of the program. Their Florida home was a luxurious beachfront property, a stark contrast to the rustic cabin in the woods. But appearances, Daniel learned, were often deceiving. It was here, under the guise of a normal life, that he was introduced to other children like him. Children who also possessed the gift. They would play games, seemingly innocent, but Daniel knew they were designed to hone their abilities. Telepathy, clairvoyance, remote viewing. These were the skills the CIA sought to weaponize. The ocean, vast and unknowable, mirrored the depths of the secrets swirling around him. He yearned to confide in someone, to tell them about the nightmares, the voices in his head, but he knew better. They were always watching, always listening.